Do you pay attention to any market indicators like new highs, new lows, advanced decline lines, or anything else to get a feel for what the market's doing?
I mean, I would be a liar if I said, I didn't look at anything. I don't look at advanced decline lines or anything like that. I do look subjectively at like where a stock has been just for reference, but I don't plot out highs and lows. So do I look? I guess I'm more of a voyeur, but I don't put a lot of weight into it. Like I use it in conjunction with things. So if IB rank is high and the stock is relatively on its butt and there's some put skew, I might look to do a put ratio spread. Like I use it as a stepping stone to get to my position. You can find out all the things I look at on my podcast, Sosnoff, every Tuesday and Thursday, which is now on film too.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you this, but your podcast got canceled.
Not with these comments and concerns. They love me.
I think it got canceled, but we'll talk about that later. I think our legal team shut it down. It was just disturbing. I don't know. We'll see. So I have a long form answer to this and a short form. I'll stick, because of time constraints, I'll stick to the short form today. The simple answer here is that Tony and I will look at anything, but no, we don't really pay attention to market indicators like new highs, new lows, advanced decline lines, or any of that kind of stuff. To us, that stuff is like very 1980-ish. Mm-hmm. It's also prior to our almost pure dependence on forward-looking math. So we have, over the years, transitioned to looking at derivative prices to determine things like skew. Where's the market placing the velocity of risk or the velocity of fear? We've looked at things like expected move based on current derivative prices. So how much is this stock going to move? 80% of the time, are we going to be in this range? So we started to look at everything mathematically, looking at current prices. And so looking at numbers as they relate to, I wouldn't even say predictions, just quantitative studies and analysis of forward pricing. We stopped looking backwards. And to me, high lows, advanced decline lines, and almost everything else is very backwards looking. We find that there's nothing mathematical or there's nothing scientific to support that anything that happened before is necessarily going to happen again. So we've switched everything over to forward-looking things like implied volatility. That's my easiest way to explain it. Let's go to the next slide.